Greetings, Cancer, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for this 1/11/1 big energetic portal rune reading here for us here for this week. I have the other camera angle because at the end I'll be showing you mudras, solfeggio frequencies, meditation sounds, all that fun stuff. With the chakra tokens here, the chakra tokens are back at the end of the reading though. We will get those. So let's get into your divinely guided rune reading. All right. In your energetic past here is Othala. Othala is the rune of legacy. This is inheritance, income, that sort of, you could have received an inheritance here recently or been working on writing a will or something like that. Or you could even be blessed or presented with challenges about your legacy, like what is perpetual versus what's transitory, what is long lasting and healthy for you and what are you leaving behind, like your reputation, things like that, versus what are you going to leave behind that's maybe one or two generations. So perpetual here, perpetual on one hand, transitory on one. Okay, so transitory is like one or two generations, like money, land, something you can't really own anyway. But the perpetual side of things is like paradigm shifts, spiritual concepts, things like that, like pay it forward or spiritual beliefs or things like that. Practices are good foundations, legacy work that we get to launch ourselves and to show others like a new way of being, right? That's a very stable energy that you're either blessed or challenged with as well. When you have that shape at the bottom of the rune, that's usually a very stable, very not usually, it is very stable energy you can build your structure off of. So again, legacy, foundations, inheritance, what are you leaving behind for the world? Maybe introspectively even looking at those aspects of yourself, or what is your, like a lot of us are generational trauma breakers in out there in the world. I see you out there, Cancer. So take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. We're going to get you rune for the now. This is more like just the energy where everything is at around you right now. And that's bliss, joy, wonderful, happy energies. This is the clan flag that you plant in the top of the hill. It's like the energy of reaching the top of the hill together, like all the dedication, blood, sweat, tears that went into it, like a success after trial. And the bliss, the joy, the celebration, the happiness, the exuberance that all goes in with that, that is your the energy right now. Is very, if you're not smiling ear to ear right now, you ought to be, because this is like a healthy feeling, a healthy, happy aspect of where you're at in your foundation, in your like, yeah, your stance, like what are you like a family leader or a leader of any kind? Just that affirmations and the happiness, like your clan is there with you, celebrating and growing and leaving that legacy with you. And I see you getting that momentum here in your future. This is Uruz, the ox, the ancient aurochs, right? This is very grounding energy with that very fast, very downward hill kind of momentum. It might be slow to start off, but as you go down the hill, you gain more momentum. So the ox wants to be very grounded as these steps going forward. As you gain more momentum, you want the importance, the imperativeness that these are grounded steps become more and more increasingly so. So this is calling in aspects of vitality, natural health, not just what we eat or drink, but energetically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, right? Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. But this is like your happiness gaining speed. Like I see you celebrating with your family or your clan, maybe like your spirit tribe, and growing in closer bonds, connections, and celebration together, which is great thing to celebrate, great thing to be a part of, and beautiful to have Uruz here in your near future, because this is good, healthy, positive vitality, momentum energy, carrying a lot of that forward. The influence for right now is Isa. You want to stay in this moment. if we could always, like, if we could do that freeze frame, right? Take a snapshot of this one moment, this, not just what it looked like, but really like, how did it feel? How did it smell? What did it look like? And what are the energies that were around you? Like, you kind of want to just pause and celebrate that. We all want these to last forever, but this is like a good slowdown. Like, you want to savor that joy, that bliss. This is the influence of that energy. Maybe you could felt like you were maybe like in this foundation work, maybe just like solitary, just like in one place, and you're slowly picking up steam, and you're letting that ice freeze over the clear lake and east on the Rune here, gaining that deep clarity, kind of a time of rest, a time of introspection, and really going within, like, how can I carry this energy forward? That what a great concept, right? How can I be happy longer? If this reading resonates, consider a private session to explore your path, your energy, and the guidance of the runes more deeply. Each comment, share, or subscription helps this work reach more seekers like you who are looking for clarity and growth. Thank you all for showing up, for engaging, and for honoring your journey. Together, we are strengthened in this circle of awakening. Well, your advice for right now, Cancer, is to be in Lagos. Lagos is your flow state, right? Your Lagos means lake, sea, flow, water, dowsing with water, ceremony with water, so this is the divine feminine's healing rune as well, with the primordial life-giving forces of water. This is a lot like that, the life forces of the divine feminine's water, right? The blood of creation, the life force of water, like water and blood are closely related, right? And that aspect of being able to intuitively know how to sustain life and to carry it forward and to bring it into fruition, is that emotional stability, that intuitive know-how, and the creation aspects of the divine feminine healing work. So you're very much called to be in your divine feminine healing, emotional healing, intuitional type of healing. This is a great way to carry it forward so that we're not super attached emotionally to this moment, right? To the now. We need to remain in flow. Every next moment in the future is just another now. Now, when you look at your glass as neither half full or half empty, when you view it from above, you shift your perspective, the glass is always full, and you have that flow gaining into more momentum here for you in the future, which is beautiful for you. This is a good time to also remind you, Cancer, that we all have aspects of the divine feminine and masculine within all of us, right? So it all works well when we're in service to one another. And so when we're balancing that out, we're honoring our intuition, we're honoring our presence, our flow, our stability. You're staying grounded. You're still called to stay grounded, okay? But also remain in flow. Be adaptable to change, yes. And you can be happy while you're doing so. Um, there's that whole concept out there that's like fake it till you make it kind of energy. That's like reinforcing a placebo effect, in my opinion, and it works. It's a cheat code to manifesting, like basic stuff like how to just lift your mood. You can literally smile, like force a smile for about 5 minutes, and notice your mood actually does improve, or just the posture that you're sitting in, right? Has a lot to do with our balances and presence and flow like that as well. In our outcome here for you, Cancer, is the Renaissance. This is very thorough energy. This is very now, a lot of people like to see this as the thorn or the giant hill or mountain giant, right? Or it kind of looks like a thorn on a plant. I like to interpret this as the hammer, though, and that's because the hammer can build, or can destroy, or it can protect. You are blessed with this ability to do things very thoroughly, and with this in the outcome position, the thorough things are being met. All right, so that's already like taken place. So this is also a period of gathering information and gather, like here you already have that when you're healing in your intuition. I think a lot of this is intuition healing work. Like, what's my next step forward? If I want to stay happier longer, if I want to be in my stability, right? And you're recognizing too that the 5 energies you surround yourself with are the ones that determine a lot of your health. Like, what is your self-talk? What are your self-thoughts? What are your social media habits? What are you listening to? What are you watching on TV? Things like that. And you're very thorough in this adaptation energy just by listening to your intuition, right? So these kind of go hand in hand, all three, kind of for your outcome there. Cancer, which is beautiful, right? Because when we're grounded and present in that with that too, we're not just honoring the divine feminine, we're also balancing with divine masculine in that aspect. This is awesome. Let me know in the comments below how this all resonates here for you, Cancer. We're going to get a card, a single card of clarity. I think I just had a couple cards flipped the wrong way there. All right. We're going to get a single card of clarity. Sorry for that. From these handmade embossed decks, and Divine says, laugh. You're carrying on that joy. So embodying that, you can still laugh when, like, it's not all super seriousness, but as you laugh too, laughter is medicine. That helps lift your spirit and your moods too, right? This could be just you needing to go near a body of water as well. When you view a body of water, okay, in real life, it even has more of an effect, but even online, you can watch it on YouTube. Even watching water for about 20 minutes or more has an uplifting effect. All right, we're going to get a chakra token here to close this out. What does Divine have to offer for more advice for you, Cancer? This is the rune, or excuse me, the chakra of the solar plexus. It's the 528 hertz solfeggio frequency, beautiful gold color there. The solar plexus is located below the chest and above the navel. It's the center of self-esteem, confidence, and personal identity. Anyone who is struggling to live authentically, has control issues, manipulative tendencies, or low self-esteem would be said to have a blocked solar plexus chakra. To work on this frequency, you should listen to 528 hertz. And when you've opened your solar plexus, you should feel more positive about life, open and honest with yourself and with others. And with the solar plexus mudra and mantra, this is awesome. So the mantra for the solar plexus is Ram, R-A-M. The mudra is really simple. It's just this. It's really simple. So you pinch the fingers, the thumb and the forefinger, and you bring down the ring finger, right? And that's it. Just kind of do that. Flip them over, lay them on your lap like this, right? Lay them on your lap. You don't have to do both. You can just do one if that's easier for you. Don't have any pain too if you want to just relax. If it feels more like closed at first, you can't really spread out your fingers, that's fine. Okay, just rest them in your lap. Ram, R-A-M, 528 hertz solfeggio frequency playing. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.